Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this prank before it begins. This prank call was done over a year ago, and I actually forgot about this, and so did Kristen and Joe the camera guy, until one of our good friends, Brian, reminded us about this prank call because he was in the studio the night we recorded it. He had me searching through literally hours and hours of video done last year around this time to try and find this video, and I finally found it, but the video quality was horribly bad, so we decided just to take the video out because it just sucked so bad. It was before we got our new webcams. This father was set up by his son's friend while the son was out on tour, and we call and we just kind of screw with him, and Kristen gave a lot of good ideas during this call of what to say because I honestly didn't really know what to say during this point. And the guy didn't even catch on. His wife catches on, which is the funny part, but you guys will see during this prank call. Also, if you didn't already, subscribe to us on Twitter. Twitter.com/FNC is our username. Subscribe on there. Follow us, actually. It's not called subscribing. And if this video makes you laugh, send it to a friend.
Nicholson?
Hello, Mr. Nicholson?
Yes?
Hi, my name's Jim. I'm over here at the Houston Drug and Research Medical Center, and we have your son Garrett in here as a patient. I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes.
Say it again?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can now.
Alright, I said my name is Jim. I'm from the Houston Drug and Research Medical Center, and we have your son Garrett in here as a patient. And just as common courtesy, we give the parents a call to let them know what's going on.
Okay.
Alright, so apparently he was brought in, let's see, about 2 hours ago, because they discovered that he had a bass guitar case full of drugs, and they wanted to take him in. So now he's in the medical center, and they're going to start the first process of the treatment. So I just wanted to see and give you a call to see if you can give me some background about him, maybe like if this is surprising you, if you expected this, just something from the parents so I can relate to him when I finally see him.
This is coming out of the blue. We have never had anything like this before.
Alright, do you want me to tell you what they found in his base case?
Yes, please.
They found, okay, right here they say that they found 3 full Ziploc bags full of weed, and they found test tubes filled with crack cocaine, and they also found needles which they believed were used for heroin. This is just what's written on the report. I did not see this myself. The pictures should be developed momentarily.
Okay.
Okay, so he was brought in. He is now under anesthesia.
So, in what condition was he brought in?
No, he was fine. Just as routine, we put them under anesthesia as soon as they come in so they don't freak out. They usually wake up in about 12, 13, 14 hours.
Why would you put a person that was okay under anesthesia?
It's just the procedure, sir.
That makes no sense, but anyway, okay, go ahead.
This is how it's been ran for over 25 years, sir.
Okay, well...
Okay, so we don't make exceptions. We don't treat rock stars differently than we treat normal people. He came in, we put him under the anesthesia as soon as he walked in. That's how we deal with our situations here. Because it's a very illegal, bad situation. We just need to get this under control as quickly as possible. And it would help if you use your cooperation with me instead of just asking me weird questions that have nothing to do with anything.
Okay, I was
Okay.
just trying to understand what was going on.
I said your son's under anesthesia. He's in our hospital. What more there's really not much to understand unless I continue.
Did you tell us what happened?
Quiet, put down. Okay, go ahead.
What was that?
That was my wife.
Oh, okay. So, do you still want me to start from the beginning, like your wife asked, or do I just have to?
I want to know he's in a hospital in Houston, is what you said.
We like to prefer as a drug and medical research center, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So he was brought in, and apparently because he was using all these drugs, and they found all these drugs in the base case. He wasn't on any drugs when he was brought in. He was perfectly normal, and we just boom put him under the anesthesia.
Okay, so who brought him in?
I'm sorry, what?
Who brought him in? Is this a police activity or?
No. What our center does is, if they have a friend or a family member, or they see somebody that's under like a drug use or something like that, they anonymously call in and tip us off, and we send specialized doctors who train in security and doctor at the same time. So they were able to like tackle him onto the ground and handcuff him and bring him to our medical research center, which under that time he was put under the anesthesia.
Okay.
They found him outside of McDonald's, and they tackled him and handcuffed him. And at first we thought we had the wrong guy, but we figured out it was him once we went through his wallet and stuff.
Okay. So what's the next step?
Well, after he wakes up from the anesthesia, what we did was we put him in a big tub. It's a very cold tub, and we fill it with ice and bubbles. And he takes a bubble bath with the other patients, and they discuss why they're here.
Okay. Okay, so what would you like us to do? Or what is the appropriate thing for us to do?
I was just calling to see if you can give me any background on your son, because this was a large amount of illegal drugs that we found in his base case.
Okay. So I have absolutely, he's never been involved with drugs before.
Right.
I have no idea, where this is coming from, and I don't...
You seem very surprised that this is happening, but yet your son's under anesthesia and he's about to take a bubble bath. This is what we have to do. There's a third, fourth, and fifth step to this process, and then we start the recovery. Do you want me to go through our whole entire procedure with you right now?
Well, my wife is talking to my son, and he's not in Houston, Texas.
He's what?
He's not in Houston, Texas.
Okay. So this would be... Are you still here, sir?
I'm here.
Okay, this would be a very good time to tell you that you have been prank called and you're on a live prank call show called Friday Night Prank. I have to give this guy a hand. How you doing tonight, Mr. Nicholson?
I have been better.